handle always against Chahal, and especially imagine what's he going to do against Akshar Patel as well.
बिल्कुल निगाहें रहेंगी तमाम पर, निगाहें रहेंगी इन तमाम खिलाड़ियों के ऊपर। हम यहां पर रुक रहे हैं एक छोटे से ब्रेक के लिए।
सुना है you are selling your scooter.
Yeah, got a new car.
सही है। बिग बोनस तो सेविंग तो मैं भी करती हूँ, उसे कार नहीं आती।
मैं काफी सालों से हर महीने म्यूचुअल फंड्स में थोड़ा थोड़ा सेव कर रही हूँ। कुछ फंड्स बेच दिए, बॉट न्यू कार।
सही है।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
सुना है you are selling your scooter.
ओ हेलो।
Yeah.
हेलो।
नो हेलो।
सही है। सुना है you are selling your scooter.
Yeah, got a new car.
सही है। बिग बोनस तो सेविंग तो मैं भी करती हूँ, उसे कार नहीं आती।
मैं काफी सालों से हर महीने म्यूचुअल फंड्स में थोड़ा थोड़ा सेव कर रही हूँ। कुछ फंड्स बेच दिए, बॉट न्यू कार।
सही है।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
Karthik will be getting that extra responsibility along with the gloves and the bat as well. I'm Navin Shorey, along with me is Iqbal. Iqbal, it's going to be a really testing times as the Aussies are concerned.
बिल्कुल काफी चुनौती रहेगी। हम बात कर रहे हैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया और भारत की बीच जो पहला T20 मैच खेला जाना है। अभी हम आपको दिखाते हैं पिच रिपोर्ट जो कि रिकॉर्ड किया गया था कुछ देर पहले। देखते हैं कि पिच में क्या हिसाब किताब है आज के लिए।
Yeah, with
trip that the Indian team is going to play from here on is taking them to the T20 International World Cup in Australia. I am in Mohali.
इन्वेस्टमेंट की रेगुलर इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती है क्या?
लेते हुए हाथ ऊपर जोड़।
बिल्कुल। पूछ, विड्रॉ करने के बाद पैसे कितने टाइम में मिलते हैं?
सुन सवाल चंद, म्यूचुअल फंड सही है .com पर लॉग इन कर, वहां तेरे सारे सवालों के जवाब मिल जाएंगे। समझा?
सही है। फिर कौन सी वेबसाइट?
सुना है you are selling your scooter.
Yeah, got a new car.
सही है। बिग बोनस तो सेविंग तो मैं भी करती हूँ, उसे कार नहीं आती।
मैं काफी सालों से हर महीने म्यूचुअल फंड्स में थोड़ा थोड़ा सेव कर रही हूँ। कुछ फंड्स बेच दिए, बॉट न्यू कार।
सही है।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
I think so. It's a chasing night. It's a batting night. Well, we're the most important, aren't we, after all?
Yeah, as Matthew Hayden predicted it, Aaron Finch doing the same thing. That was the pitch report which was recorded before the toss as well. And Australia winning the toss and electing to bowl first. And the opening pair itself, for me, looks a little not so sure. Because, you know, when Nathan Allens is in and then also Aaron Finch expecting a little bit of a due to later to come in. He's opening with Cameron Green today. First responsibility for him.
इन्वेस्ट की रेगुलर इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती है क्या?
लेते हुए हाथ ऊपर जोड़।
बिल्कुल। पूछ, विड्रॉ करने के बाद पैसे कितने टाइम में मिलते हैं?
सुन सवाल चंद, म्यूचुअल फंड सही है .com पर लॉग इन कर, वहां तेरे सारे सवालों के जवाब मिल जाएंगे। समझा?
सही है। फिर कौन सी वेबसाइट?
म्यूचुअल फंड सही है .com।
सही है।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
मजबूत टीम, लेकिन अभी भी इस टीम को देखें, ओरिजिनल टीम जो इनकी है उसमें से 4 खिलाड़ी एब्सेंट हैं इस टीम में.
Yeah, they will make a comeback there. But talking about Tim David, of course, he's been traveling with the Australian side for quite some time now, because he's always there in the squad. He's been there always supporting the squad, whatever's been required. So today he's got that debut. But on the other hand, the very, very important all-rounder bit that we have in India, Hardik Pandya. We just go down to him and see what he had to say.
हार्दिक, हमसे बात करने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। जो पहला सवाल है वो ये कि वर्ल्ड कप की टीम अनाउंस हो गई है, तो फिर भारतीय टीम के दृष्टिकोण से ये T20 इंटरनेशनल बायलैटरल सीरीज किस तरीके से आप लोग देखते हैं?
बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है, बिकॉज ऑस्ट्रेलिया जैसी टीम के साथ और साउथ अफ्रीका टीम के साथ खेलने का मौका मिलेगा, जहां ये जो टीम्स है वो एक्चुअली आपको बहुत काफ़ी अच्छी तरीके से एक स्टडी करके आते हैं, प्रिपेयर करके आते हैं, और मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली दे विल डू जो वो वर्ल्ड कप में करेंगे। सो हम मेरे तरफ से और पूरी टीम के तरफ से हाउ कैन वी गेट बेटर, यहाँ से क्या क्या चीज़ें जो सेटल कर सके और कॉन्फिडेंस यहाँ से ले जाए। और ऑब्वियसली 20 दिन पहले भी जा रहे हैं, वो अच्छी चीज़ है क्योंकि हमको वहाँ पे प्रिपेयर करने का मौका मिलेगा। सो ऑब्वियसली इंटरनेशनल मैचेस खेल रहे हैं, जो एशिया कप में था या जो वर्ल्ड कप में इंटेंसिटी रहेगी सेम ही रहेगी, सिर्फ ये बायलैटरल सीरीज है, बाकी लर्निंग के लिए अच्छी बात है।
अच्छा, एक आपने एक शब्द का इस्तेमाल किया, सेटल्ड, तो फिर अब यहाँ से लगातार वो सेटल्ड सब कुछ दिखेगा या अभी भी एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन का कोई स्कोप है? योर ओन बैटिंग ऑर्डर, अपना रोल, आपका रोल, बाकी सबका रोल, इज देयर अ डिस्कशन?
आई थिंक सेटल तो ऑलरेडी है। मैं पिछले जब से मैं वापसी किया हूँ तब से चीज़ें काफ़ी सेटल ऑलरेडी हैं, और वही एक दो चीज़ इधर उधर हमको ट्राई करने को, अगर आप ट्राई ही नहीं करोगे तो आपको कभी पता नहीं चलेगा। सो उस तरीके से हमने जो चीज़ें बेटर कर सकते थे उस पर ट्राई कर रहे थे, और अभी ऑब्वियसली अभी भी सबको पहले जैसे रोल सबको पता था, अभी भी वैसे रोल सबको क्लियर है। सबको एग्जैक्टली पता है क्या करना है, कब क्या करना है, सबको एग्जैक्टली पता है कब बॉलिंग डालेंगे, क्या बैटिंग ऑर्डर है। और T20 क्रिकेट एक फ्लेक्सिबल गेम है, सो आपका अगर बैटिंग ऑर्डर 3 नंबर भी हो, लेकिन उस दिन आप शायद 7 भी जा सकते हो, और सेम अगर आपका 7 नंबर है कभी आप 4 पे भी जा सकते हो। सो एक फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी कैसे आप अडेप्ट करते हैं वो ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा।
फैंटास्टिक, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर टॉकिंग टू अस एंड गुड लक फॉर टुडे एंड द रेस्ट ऑफ द सीरीज।
थैंक यू आकाश,
थैंक यू।
तो ये थे हार्दिक पांड्या, जिन्होंने बताया कि क्या तैयारियां हैं सीरीज को लेकर के और आने वाले विश्व कप के लिए। और ये था वो कैप सेरेमनी जिस पर की कैप थमाई गई पहली बार। ऑस्ट्रेलिया की जो जर्सी है, जो टोपी है, वो दी गई है टिम डेविड को, और वो टोपी थमाई गई है मैथ्यू वेड के द्वारा। काफी हल्का फुल्का माहौल था और एक बड़ा क्षण है ये टिम डेविड के लिए। नवीन,
very much because as I said, he was traveling with the team for a very long time, and now he's earned this cap for himself, a much needed cap, and of course all the family members and friends, everybody will be happy for this. And then this is what it is. And so Iqbal, the challenge is underway for the Aussies. We'll see how they take on the India for these 3 T20I matches.
बिल्कुल एक बड़ी चुनौती भारतीय टीम हडल में। इस मुकाबले से पहले मंत्रणा, रणनीति, हर एक चीज के ऊपर काम हो रहा है, और जाहिर सी बात है कि भारतीय टीम की कोशिश यही होगी कि इस श्रृंखला में जितनी भी कमियां रह गई हैं विश्व कप से पहले उसको दुरुस्त कर लिया जाए, और विश्व कप में एक बड़ी चुनौती बनकर के उतरे अन्य टीमों के खिलाफ। एशिया कप में जरूर केएल राहुल का फॉर्म एक चिंता का कारण था, लेकिन वहां पर जरूर उसको भी दुरुस्त करने की कोशिश की जाएगी। कप्तान रोहित शर्मा और केएल राहुल ही ओपन करते हुए नजर आएंगे इस श्रृंखला में, और हर्षल पटेल की भी वापसी हो गई है। भारतीय टीम में इंजर्ड थे और जिसकी वजह से वो एशिया कप में टीम का हिस्सा नहीं बन पाए थे, लेकिन अब वो वापस आ गए हैं फिट होकर के। बेंगलुरु में उनका रिहाब चला, और सूर्य कुमार यादव एक बहुत बड़ा नाम, एक बहुत बड़े खिलाड़ी जो एक मेनस्टे हो सकते हैं भारत के लिए।
There's a little tingle of excitement at the start of a new cricket season, and we are starting a little earlier than normal, still in the middle of September, for the first of 6 T20 internationals back-to-back, then 3 one-day international, and we are seeing a wonderfully laid out cricket stadium here in Mohali. We haven't had a game here since 2019, but it is looking absolutely perfect and ready to go. It's India versus Australia, of course, two vastly experienced captains taking their sides out, Rohit Sharma, Aaron Finch. And it's good to see people coming in. This nice set of people scattered around this ground. They're still coming in. It will get fuller as you go along. A little cultural program before the game started with the Chief Minister of Punjab here in attendance. So all in all, a nice little festive spirit to kick off this home international season. That's how it's going to be. We start tonight, of course, in Mohali, then head off to Nagpur and Hyderabad. Then Australia go back home to continue their preparations. India stay here, going to Thiruvananthapuram, then all the way east to Guwahati, and then Indore to play those 3 T20Is against South Africa. And then, of course, South Africa stay back for the 3 one-day internationals. Now, these two teams in recent times, such a fabulous history. India and Australia, it's 13-9 head-to-head in T20Is. Australia will be saying, oh, hang on, it's a little closer when you look at the last few games. But what you're always promised with these two sides is a good rousing encounter with not an inch given. This happened a little while ago. Aaron Finch won the toss and he decided to bowl and did a magnificent job of remembering every single person who was playing today. Lots of changes in their side. It's time to say good evening to Matthew Hayden and Sunil Gavaskar.
Good evening, Harsha. Good evening, Dos. Welcome back. And good evening, everybody. That's the batting order. We've had a lot of talk about who's going to open, but it's going to be Rahul and Rohit Sharma who will open the batting. Then after that, an informed Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav, the new 360-degree player, Mr. 360 degrees, Hardik Pandya, Karthik. They will be the designated finishers. And Akshar Patel, he can slam the ball as well. Bhuvneshwar Kumar pretty handy with the bat. Harshal, Umesh and Chahal will be the bowling attack.
Good evening, Sonny G. Good evening, Harsha. Lovely to be here, folks. Beautiful evening. This is the Australian lineup here. Finch, Green. I'm assuming that won't be the batting order, but that's certainly interesting. Then you got Smith, the experienced one, with Maxwell. Inglis, he'll be the opening batter, I think. Right-hand batsman, powerful striker. Tim David, we saw a glimpse of him, didn't we, folks, in the IPL? And he's nothing but raw meat and power. Matthew Wade, Cummins, Ellis, Zampa and Hazelwood. So a good mix of experience and also some youth, Harsha.
Yes, out they come. It's been a long time since I've heard a young player referred to as raw meat and power. Very Aussie from Matthew Hayden. There comes the Indians, just still trying to get their ideal combination together. It's a month away, remember, that first game of the T20 World Cup, so they've got enough time. And then the Aussies come across more yellow. Green and gold. India sporting a new jersey as well in a new version of blue. Just remind you, in case some of you are joining us, Australia won the toss. India will bat first. The teams line up for the national anthem. It's always a big moment. We start with the visiting national anthems. So do join us to celebrate the two countries playing against each other.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
There's always a special feeling when the national anthem plays. A loud cheer from the spectators here in Mohali. You've gathered to see a good game.
Yes, I think it's something stirring about these national anthems. Fantastic feeling for the players as well. Yeah, it's a fantastic feeling for the players to be able to stand at attention for the national anthem and then go onto the field. It is very stirring, it is very inspiring. I've got to say that both these national anthems are terrific. It's really, really terrific. Australia, your beauty.
Yeah, it's a terrific partnership, actually, both economically and sport. Obviously, what we're watching here is the foundation. It's something that we've got in common together as a country. We love our cricket. We love our sport. We love our stars and our athletes, but more than anything, we love our countries, and that's a really important basis on which we can form and develop these fabulous relationships across multiple different sectors.
Seeing shots of Australia's newest international there. Tim David, Cameron Green himself, not as vastly experienced. The one thing I will tell you with these two youngsters, Hedos, is you've probably got one of the tallest teams in international cricket.
Yeah, a couple of batsmen that are not so tall. KL Rahul is a little more centimetres above Sunil Gavaskar to my left here.
Millimetres, not centimetres. You've got to be very precise with your words, Hedos. But yes, I think it's actually been a bit of a surprise for me that Cameron Green's not been in the mix as far as IPL is concerned, because he's just a kind of all-rounder that teams are looking for. Somebody who can come in and bowl a few overs at 6-7, come in and bang the ball around. The last couple of years, I don't know, he's never been in the mix.
Yeah, I think there's been a few injury clouds, just the benefit of youth as well. He is a superstar of the future, though, there's no doubt about it. He is a key asset for the Australian cricket across all formats. It's exciting. He's the all-rounder that we've been looking for a long time.
Saw that strike rate for KL Rahul. There's been so much talk about it. When he's free-flowing, 141. Rohit Sharma. There's a different Rohit Sharma in the last few games that you're seeing. Someone is happy to go hell for leather right up front. 3,620 runs, almost more sixes than anybody else. And how good has this man been? 14 wickets in his last 6 T20 internationals. Average of 18, economy 7.23. And it gets even better. If you look at his performances since 2021, that economy rate is just 6.33 for Josh Hazlewood. And he's emerged as one of Australia's best T20 bowlers. So this is some contest.
Yes, it is. Rohit Sharma will be looking to get going.
Right, here we go. Josh Hazlewood with the first ball. And straight away runs on the board.
And that's a wonderful feeling. Not only are you off the mark, but it's off the middle of the bat. That's a terrific feeling for any batsman.
Yeah, like our anthems, we never get tired of that opening batsman, do we? Look at that juicy one. A little over pitch and on leg stump. It always amazes me how much time and effort and energy goes into the presentation of the first delivery. Endless amounts of time in the dressing room talking about what the plans are, and you get that. A juicy one on leg stump. Hello, I'm off the mark.
Now Rohit.
And then the irony is, then Rohit Sharma gets an absolute jaffa.
Yes, turned him square, late movement away. Luckily for him, the leading edge didn't go up in the air. But that's one of the issues with Rohit Sharma. At the start of his innings, the front foot really doesn't move too much. You can see it's pretty static over there. But what he's done well is he hasn't jabbed at the ball. He hasn't tried to play it hard.
Tell you, we've got so many bowlers on our commentary panel, and they put 2 opening batsmen to start the telecast. That is what he said he will do, but he'll have to run. He'll have to charge with a non-striker then, and I think he discovered it. The distance is a little longer than he might have anticipated when he started running.
Lovely body language, though. We've seen a revision in the thinking of Rohit Sharma. The shimmy down the wicket. One thing about Josh Hazlewood is he's always quite predictable, especially early up with the ball. He's not going to challenge by bowling a lot of slow ones, but he's going to bowl you back of a length. So as you enter into this phase of play, coming at Hazlewood's a good strategy.
Oh, good ball. It'll take some time getting used to seeing Rohit Sharma bat like that, because normally he used to stand and play these lovely, pretty shots all around the ground. Talking about how good's that.
What a beauty of a delivery this. And this is the India team for you. At 3, there is Kohli. 4 is Surya Kumar. Then Hardik Pandya at 5. Karthik at 6. So that's going to be pretty much the batting order.
Now he might have found the gap. And we'll find it good enough for 2.
Yeah, the big news story there is Bumrah's not playing. It's what we're all expecting to come to Mohali on a wicket that does favour the seam bowlers. And no Bumrah. Aussies, Cummins, Ellis, Zampa, Hazlewood, and then some spin there as well with Maxwell and Adam Zampa. It's a good balanced attack. Some fresh faces.
What a good first over. 4 from it. It's 4 for no loss.
सुना है you are selling your scooter.
Yeah, got a new car.
सही है. Big bonus. तो
Savings.
सेविंग तो मैं भी करती हूँ, उसे कार नहीं आती.
मैं काफी सालों से हर महीने म्यूचुअल फंड्स में थोड़ा थोड़ा सेव कर रही हूँ. कुछ फंड्स बेच दिए, bought a new car.
सही है.
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है. योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें.
Well, this one slipped back at him, and that's the reason he wasn't quite able to get that in the middle of the bat. But that's what happens in these T20 format. There is no time to get set. You've got to look to make every ball count for something or the other. If not a boundary, at least a single or 2.
As well, around Jasprit Bumrah, average of 22, economy 7.05, but it must be a little worrisome. Bumrah's only played 3 of India's last 25 T20 internationals and not yet ready.
Sonny, we often talk about batsmen and how they go up and down the gears in terms of whether they're great at test match cricket or one-day cricket, T20 cricket. One of the things that really surprises me about this from a bowling perspective is a name as big as Pat Cummins, who is an absolute master in test match cricket, but is yet to really find his mark in T20 cricket. Why do you think that is?
Because the batsmen have the liberty to go after the bowlers straight away. And then it becomes a little bit more difficult for the bowlers to try and adjust their lines and lengths. You have batsmen who would not dream of going down the pitch in test matches or even at the start of a one-day game are going down the pitch as if you're a spinner. So what line you bowl? There you are. What length you bowl? Batsmen are just swinging the bat. And so it becomes difficult even for the most experienced of bowlers to be able to look at the lengths that they're going to bowl.
Amazing. Look at these records. They're just phenomenal. This is what I'm talking about. In Test match cricket, his economy rate is just 2.75. Now, the basic rule of cricket is if you're not scoring runs, you're exposed and you're often trying to actually protect your wicket.
Fielder there, he was in off the rope. Rohit Sharma was looking to play that. It was a free hit onto his pads. Now the question is, how far in did he come? He's a tall man, Hazelwood.
Well, I don't think there's any question. This is clearly a misjudgment. He's come in on the shot. I don't think he got all of it, but he got enough of it. Look at him walking in here. Yeah, he's at least 7 meters off the rope there. Look at that. That would have been into his hands quite comfortably, I think, had he stayed on the rope. It's not an overly big side of the ground.
Lovely. Just tells you there is a little bit there for the quicks. And I think Haydos might have referred to that. Both of you actually were there at the pitch report, that there's a little bit there.
Yeah, have a look at this. Flicks it off. It's a good shot, but he's coming in too far. It's always a tricky balance when you're out in that outfield position, knowing when to come in and attack and when to sit back.
Absolutely, because you're looking to stop the second from being stolen. And that's why you sometimes come in a little too much.
This is the Rohit Sharma we are starting to see. Someone who's giving the bowler the charge, as Sunil Gavaskar said a little while back. 14 for no loss after 2.
Yes, he's down the pitch. He's given himself just a little bit.
सुना है you are selling your scooter.
Yeah, got a new car.
सही है. Big bonus. तो सेविंग तो मैं भी करती हूँ, उसे कार नहीं आती.
मैं काफी सालों से हर महीने म्यूचुअल फंड्स में थोड़ा सेव कर रही हूँ. कुछ फंड्स बेच दिए, bought a new car.
सही है.
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है. योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें.
Room around the off stump. That's the deep third man. So that is what India is looking to do. Take advantage of only 2 fielders outside the 30-meter circle in these first 6 overs. 7 are the scoring rate at the moment in the 2 overs.
Up here, it's the right one.
Well, that certainly looks like the right one, and that is
Hey diddle diddle.
That's the great joy of working with Aussie commentators. Right out of the void.
The hey diddle diddle. You've done your nursery rhymes, haven't you? Right out of the middle.
Into the pads again. I'll tell you some ridiculous.
Hey diddle diddle.
That's the great joy of working with Aussie commentators. Right out of the void.
The hey diddle diddle. You've done your nursery rhymes, haven't you? Right out of the middle.
into